All right, Darren, Chris.
What's up?
Hey, man. So listen, this is quite an unorthodox beginning to an interview.
Well, it's breakfast. We were gonna go over there, but
we were gonna go over the Troubadour, but like you said,
but it's the dead of winter in LA and it's really hot. So I was like, no, I'm gonna sit in the shade over yonder where we are now with my haphazardly put together meal of kings.
So what is this? Is this a Burger King breakfast?
Oh no!
No.
Well, no offense, Burger King.
Okay. What do we got here?
This is a Starbucks thing.
Oh right. Okay.
They have these little protein snacks.
Yeah.
That's like an egg, grapes, and like peanut butter. You know, poo, and you put on whatever this is, and then this is like a Danish with cheese. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is on the food pyramid. Like it actually is supposed to be on the food pyramid.
Yeah.
It's in the back. You can't see it. It's like it's like a little brick that never made it to the front of the food pyramid.
You do. You know what? You have all four food groups covered, man.
I think I do.
Yeah.
I have my carbs and like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. See, I didn't even think about it. I was just like, you know,
no.
Let me eat that.
Are you like a breakfast guy? Do you have to eat breakfast in the morning?
If I'm hungry, yeah. I just have like a long day ahead of me, so.
Yeah.
I literally was at Starbucks trying to stock up.
I
was gonna get a sandwich and then a banana and a bunch of other things so I could eat it as the day progressed. And I was like, you know, I'm ridiculous, but I'm not that ridiculous. I wasn't about to carry like a banana and a sandwich in my little Freelance Whales canvas bag.
I love it.
Freelance Whales, if you're into that band, they're awesome. It's my brother.
Oh, cool. Right on, right on. And you are all over the headlines because there's this like gay kiss rumor that's going on.
Is there?
Yes.
Oh man, that's the first I've heard.
Yeah, I'm sure. Are you gonna kiss a guy on Glee, Darren? Let's just be straight up.
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't. I'm down.
Okay.
But it's never been something where I've honestly thought about it. I don't know. Sorry. Can we
I'm sorry. I can't believe that it's real.
Which one?
This flower.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's a plumeria.
It's a what?
Plumeria.
Oh,
those are the flowers that they use in Hawaii for the lace.
That's true. I used to live in Hawaii, so that's true.
Plumeria.
Do you know who Darren Criss is?
No.
This is Darren.
Hi.
That's Darren Criss. He's a rock star, and he's on Glee.
I'm sure my daughter would know him.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You're embarrassing me, Mom.
Yeah.
No, that's
so you can tell your daughter that you met a Glee star today.
Okay.
Yeah.
My daughter's Chanel.
Chanel, do you want to say hi to Chanel?
Hi, Chanel. It's a beautiful name.
Yeah, she's really into
Is she a Coco Chanel
stars
fan?
and.
Is she like a fan of Coco herself?
I am.
You are? Okay, cool.
So I named her after.
That's beautiful. It's a great name. Very cool.
She's 26.
She's 26. Good. And this is a planaria.
Plumeria.
Plumeria.
Oh. That's when you get lays in Hawaii. I used to live in Hawaii.
What is your name again?
I'm Darren.
Darren.
You don't have. It's okay. I'm some guy eating food on.
I'm
in the
older,
street.
so I just don't know very much about the younger.
I don't know very much either, and I don't know if that's a good thing or not. So, but yeah, don't worry about it.
Wonderful. You're very handsome.
Oh, thank you.
What?
It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all CGI.
Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care. It's those real moments that make these interviews good.
Embarrassing. Look at you. Worse than my mom. No, my mom's the best. I love you, Mama. You're the coolest lady. What were we talking about?
Let's talk about. You don't have any issues with them coming to you and showing you a script where you're kissing another guy.
No, not at all. I mean, the thing is, that's always fun to ask and to think about. But in all seriousness, I mean, as an actor, you know, you do what serves the character. If that involves killing somebody, blowing up a building, you know, having an intimate scene or anything on any extreme, you know, it's your job to bring that to life and to make that real and justify it within the context of the story. So, no, I don't. I've never really thought about it. It's never really crossed my mind, and nor has it really ever been important to me. I mean, if it happens, then awesome. Like, if it doesn't, that's awesome.
So they haven't shown you any script with this in it yet?
No. I mean, not to my knowledge.
But you're aware of all the all the press that's going on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are speculating, but honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know how long he's going to be around, or what kind of relationship will be fostered, romantic or platonic, and like I said about any kind of intimacy that may or may not happen between the two, it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, I have my own personal opinions because as a fan of the show, I watch it. I'm like, oh, it'd be really cool if Kurt. This is completely objectively. Like, oh, it'd be awesome if Kurt had a man. That'd be awesome. And he's such a good dude. He deserves somebody in his life. But as an actor, I am there to serve the creators. I'm at their whimsy. So whatever they want, I will follow.
Will you chew a lot of gum before the kissing scene?
No. Just because you asked. In fact, I'm going to chew on 20 cloves of garlic. And then I won't brush my teeth for 10 days. Just to make it special. Because everybody chews gum.
That's right. What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is turning into an inanimate object.
Do you have any crazy superstitions?
I'm sure I do, but I can't think of it. They'll just happen. Like, we'll be walking along the street, and like maybe a guy with like a purple hat will walk by, and I'll be like, "Yo, dude, don't talk to him." Mm-hmm. And it's that kind of thing where I'll have to realize it as it's happening. Not that I have any fear of people with purple hats. But,
have you ever seen a shrink before?
I've seen one, but I haven't seen one. But I've seen them walking around the world.
Do you believe in God?
I believe in things greater than us, and I believe in love and human beings, and I believe in reverence and spirituality and divinity. Whether or not that is embodied in whatever doctrines might call it God is not really important to me. I just believe in the greater something, and I believe in good people.
Did you vote yes or no on Prop 19?
Ooh, well, it didn't pass, so I voted. I don't want to say.
No.
Because I actually could argue both sides pretty well.
Right. So you voted no. Okay. So.
No, I actually voted yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And before that you go and finish your breakfast, what are some surprising things? Because there's so many fans of Glee out there. We've got tons of fans on Rockerrazzi. What are some things that would surprise some of the viewers? I know that these guys are working constantly on the show, like the main characters.
Yeah, it's like boot camp, basically. I mean, I'm in a really lucky position because I am not a series regular. I'm not like Leah or Corey or these guys that are really working pretty hard. Because aside from the fact of if you're a regular on any TV show, it's a pretty busy schedule. I mean, you're shooting 8 days a week, and that's harrowing enough. But then you throw in dance rehearsals and recording 2 to 3 songs, maybe, depending. So it's pretty tough. I'm still the new kid on campus, so I really haven't been there long enough to suss this out. But I can only imagine those kids are exhausted, and they do 22 episodes. It's a long time. That's the whole year basically, and then they got to go on tour.
Right.
Sorry, what was the question?
The question was: is Corey Monteith really a player on the set?
I don't know. I haven't spent a whole lot of time with him. He seems like a really cool guy. I will say this though: everybody, because my scenes with people have been limited. I haven't worked with everybody, but everybody has gone out of their way to say what's up and welcome me to McKinley High and the new. Because I'm very green. I'm the new kid. I'm the gumshoe, and people are. It got to a point where I had met just about everybody in passing or in the makeup room or a trailer or just around, and I hadn't met Leah, and just off doing her thing. And maybe about my 3rd day on set, I'm just walking back to my trailer, and Leah came up to me and was like, "Hey, hey, I'm Leah. I'm sorry we haven't met yet. Welcome to Glee." I was like, "Thank you." Mm-hmm. So everyone's been really warm and welcoming, and it's been a really cool atmosphere to be a part of, and I'm so stoked, and I have nothing but great things to say about everybody.
What was the last thing that you stole?
That I stole?
Yeah.
Oh man. I definitely. Oh, this morning.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's really stealing though. Because there was a bracelet at the office
that
I was just at, and they said we need to give this bracelet away. Someone hasn't picked it up. So I guess I didn't really steal it. I kind of just they needed a home. So I adopted this. Let's make this sound a little nicer.
Okay.
I can't think of anything that I've stolen on a badass level. I could lie and say I just stole I stole that car. That's my car.
I like it. The green Mercedes.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Campbell soup?
I go both ways. I'm like an original guy, so like, you know, if you're gonna do chicken noodle soup, you gotta go to just Campbell's. However, they have a mushroom soup that I always liked on rice and like chicken. If you mix it all up, I know it's supposed to just be a mushroom soup, however it works as an excellent sauce.
Okay. Have you been asked that before?
No.
Oh, good. All right, perfect.
I just know my soup.
All right, I love it.
Will I treat you good? Hello, my friends. This is Darren Criss, and you are watching Rockerrazzi.com.
All four food groups covered, man.
I think I do. I have my carbs and like. Yeah. Cool. See, I didn't even think about it. I was just like, yo,
no.
Let me eat that.
Are you like a breakfast guy? Do you have to eat breakfast in the morning?
If I'm hungry, yeah. I just have like a long day ahead of me, so.
Yeah.
I literally was at Starbucks trying to stock up. I was gonna get a sandwich and then a banana and a bunch of other things so I could eat it as the day progressed. And I was like, you know, I'm ridiculous, but I'm not that ridiculous. I wasn't about to carry like a banana and a sandwich in my little Freelance Whales canvas bag.
I love it.
Freelance Whales, if you're into that band, they're awesome. It's my brother.
Oh, cool. Right on.
Yeah.
Well, you know, listen, good segue into the music, because we dig your music. Rockerrazzi digs your music, and
you know my music? That's convenient. Wow.
Oh well, listen, I've got to prepare somewhat to come to an interview.
Sweet.
No,
I feel completely unprepared.
No. Well, no, you unprepared? Please.
Actually, that's not true. I'm actually familiar with Rockerrazzi, and I listen to 97 all the time.
All right, we're right on. Cool. Well, listen. Okay, so. Oh, there you go. We'll get you to say that later. So, Darren, you've got two things kind of going on from what I'm gathering. You've got, you know, this budding songwriting career, and then you're slated to be on Glee, right?
Yeah. It's weird. It's been pretty bizarre thrill ride. I mean, I've always been. I've never associated myself with one more than the other. I don't consider myself any more of a musician because I'm an actor, or vice versa. I've always pursued both equally, and kind of cast my net as far as I could on both sides, and saw what bit, and both seemed to bite at the same time. And so it's been, you know, knock on wood, it's been pretty cool. It's been a pretty great blessing.
First, tell me a little bit about the songwriting. What kind of writer are you? Are you the guy that kind of wakes up in the middle of the night with ideas, or scribbling on bills?
Yeah, actually. Well, the thing is, I don't know how familiar you are, but I do a number of things with music. That in itself is kind of a varied ballpark. I have a company that I work with called Star Kid Productions that's based out of Chicago, and I compose a lot of musical theater stuff. And that in itself is a completely different animal than, you know, if I play with a band, or if I'm doing a little side electronica project, or if I'm doing like a folk thing. There's I think as a musician, I like to think of myself as like, I'm really a lover of genre, and I like to think of it as a genre conscious artist. So if I'm writing, you know, a musical, and you know, you want to write very contemporary pop songs, then that's the jacket you put on and you do that. But if I'm working on, you know, if I'm working with an MC friend of mine and we're doing something that's much more hip hop, then, you know, you put that jacket on and you do that, and you know, there's different parameters per genre, and you really have to embrace what it is. Like if you're gonna write a country song, hell yeah, man! Like write a country song and do what it is that those songs are. So I think depending on the project, I'm kind of a mercenary. As far as my own personal music is concerned, it just kind of happens. You know, I'd say maybe in the middle of the night. Most of them I lose. It'll be in the middle of the night or in the morning. I'll be like, yeah, that's awesome, but I don't want to get out of bed, and then I lose it. So for all I know, I've lost many hit singles in my laziness to get out of bed.
Do you remember the first piece of music that you ever purchased with your own money?
With my own money, yeah, absolutely. It was the golden age of alternative, and it was me and my brother went to Warehouse Music, which is also no longer with us. Right. Along with the alternative genre. Sorry, alternative fans. It's true. It left us. Yeah. But God, you know, it was all. I think in one fell swoop, I bought Nevermind, Dookie. I'm sure Jagged Little Pill was in there somewhere. But at the same time, and I've never been defensive about this, I've always been a fan of all music, and I've been proud of the fact that even as a kid, I never really let peripheral opinions influence my likes and dislikes about the music itself. I've always been a fan of pop music, and as a songwriter, I've always loved the forefront. All the Britney Spears tunes, the Backstreet Boys tunes, all these tunes are melodically and structurally amazing. Like they're incredible songs, and they're hits for a reason. They don't leave your head for a reason. I think a lot of people will get caught, especially if you're a little more hardcore. You'll be like, "Oh no, I don't like that stuff," but you don't realize that those are the same chord structures as a lot of your favorite songs. So I think in that, so this is my lead up to saying that within that time frame, it was like Dookie, Nirvana, Backstreet Boys, like Hanson, and like Soundgarden. It was all there, and I loved it all. And to this day, I love all those groups, and I think it's really influenced me as an artist.
In terms of what's coming up musically for you, can you kind of tell the fans where they can see you play?
Yeah, I'm playing. Geez, what's coming up? So I'm playing at the Mint in Los Angeles, and that's a really cool little chill venue. And I'll be playing with kind of a full setup with my good friend Charlene Kay, who I wrote a lot of music with or played a lot of music with in college, and she's awesome. Check out Charlene Kay. She's a bombshell. And that's it for now, because I'm sort of I've been busy with Glee.
Right.
But my brother is headlining the Troubadour in a couple of weeks, and I'll be there.
Oh, cool.
Freelance Whales, I'll be playing with Miniature Tigers, great band. Yeah, that's the next show. Right now I'm developing and writing music for our next, I mentioned earlier, my company, Starkid, on our fourth show. I don't even know what show it is, but our newest musical called Starship, and I'm writing music for that, and that'll be up in February 2011. And then I'm in the process of trying to work out some kind of studio release. Maybe we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. It's all kind of we're meeting at a very interesting time.
Yeah, I know. It seems like a lot of things are going on at the same time.
Yeah, so we're just trying to organize it and take it a day at a time, and just give it 100% every game. Just going out there doing our best. No, not to give you the stock answer. But yeah, music is something that has always been a huge part of my life, and it's really great that as an actor, I'm on the one show that really kind of utilizes all those things. So it's been a really unexpected gift to what I'm able to do, and I hope that they can really kind of live symbiotically.
Well, I treat you good!